All right, how's it going? Man, we got like a balls to wall weekend. We had what did we have? A few conventions, like three of them. I think it was about 100 or so thousand people, 110,000. They got the Pro Bowl going on right now as we speak. Today, February 5th, right here in Las Vegas. So there's a lot of different stuff going on. They're going to have the Super Bowl here next year, right here in Las Vegas, where I reside right now, y'all. And all these activities. I think last night they had the Pro Bowl, the NHL All-Star team. Game. Okay. And you know why this is going on. Then there's a lot of moves, okay, governmental moves been going on right up under your nose. So pay attention, please, to current events. All right. A lot of stuff is going to be going on, but particularly this month. Tax refunds. Okay, don't be surprised when you get your tax refund, you're going to be ready to spend money, that things are going to be more expensive. But this is a trending topic. You can say it is. And there's a lot of news going on, but it just brought a concern of mine is you don't want to block your blessings, ladies and gentlemen, okay? But particularly you guys that are up and coming, aspiring, and taking care of business, all right? And it's usually over nothing, okay? Women, over stupid stuff, okay? Where, again, you could either have a life-changing career, promotion, or even generational wealth, and again, end up messing it up because of your anger, okay? Or you cannot think or conduct yourself in pressure situations. That being said, I saw this article, and I saw it twice now, about Joe Mixon. Okay, if you are in the football world, you guys know the guy is a very talented running back for the Cincinnati Bengals. Okay, which they had two good seasons. Okay, they lost against Kansas City in the AFC Championship last year. They went to the Super Bowl. Okay, and it looks like to me probably like that guy Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and the other guy, Allen, they're going to be probably duking it out for the next 5 years. Okay? Those three teams. What's that? Buffalo, Cincinnati, and Kansas City. Okay? And Joe Mixon is going to be also an instrumental part of the Bengals. Okay? He's one of the leading guys in the league, rushing. All right? I don't have his stats, but very, very popular running back. He gets the job done. I seen when they played the Raiders. They beat the Raiders one game, and I think the next game I'm not sure about what happened in the playoffs. Okay, I think the Raiders lost. I think they did. But man, that dude was wheeling and dealing. All right, I know that one game when they played here, he ran like 167 yards. All right, so the guy's pretty doggone good. All right. He could be, and the other guy, Henry, could be one of the catalysts for one of the leading rushers in the NFL if they just keep up a certain pace all time, that is. But anyway, he got caught. Well, he was arrested for waving a gun, all right, when he went out somewhere, all right. I don't know if he went out to a social event or like a bar out there in downtown Cincinnati after the Buffalo win. When was that? What, 2 weeks ago? Pointed a gun at a woman, all right, from the news reports that I read, okay, both articles. And the charges are dropped for now. So I guess, I don't know if they have to work out something with the courts or with that lady. I don't know what it is, okay? But yeah, he was arrested. And I say this because I do remember it's an incident that he had in 2014 when he were to be drafted, he went to the University of Oklahoma for, play running back. And he got into an incident at one of the, like a restaurant, all right, where alleged there was a lady that made a racial slur or whatever and put his hands on her and he slapped her and he got in trouble for that, all right? But there was some type of, I don't know, resolution made and he was able to get drafted in the second round, but he was a first round draft. He was like a top 10 draft choice. I believe probably top 5, okay? But you see that hindered his position in the draft, but he still had doing very, very well. He recently had a 4-year, $48 million extension. Okay, just recently. You don't want to block your blessings. And that just happened. This is happening at the time when he got in trouble. When I heard about that incident back, it was 2014 or 15, that etched in my head, okay, to be such a talented guy, okay, and he was provoked. But the way that the news wanted to make it look like, okay, that no responsibility wanted to be put on that woman, okay, that provoked him, that put his hands on him, okay, that grabbed his chest and started shaking him, okay, they wanted to restrain him. Why? Because I hate to tell you, but if you look like me, but particularly like any man, because the male hegemony is starting to deteriorate. But particularly if you look like me, you behind enemy lines. Okay. Now, it's one of the things I think that Joe Mixon, he needs to be very, very careful because this is the second incident and they don't forget. The media don't forget. The law enforcement don't forget. And definitely the commissioner, Roger Goodell, does not forget. Okay. And also the team laws could also, settle in too. All right. That this Roger Goodell guy is not playing since he's been in the league to try to establish some type of code of conduct. Okay. And I think that I got to tell you, I respect the fact that I don't like all the things about him, but I respect the fact that he's done a fairly decent job doing that. And some people, they still don't see it. They still mess up. All right. But I say that don't block your blessings because, again, he just signed an extension just recently. They have a clause in this new, what is this, agreement, CBA agreement between the players and the league. Okay. One of the clauses is that your contract could be voided based on like a certain type of misconduct. Okay, in certain cases. Okay, that's one of the clauses because these contracts are not guaranteed like they used to be. All right. That's what happened to Antonio Brown at the Raiders. Okay, where he got his contract voided. All right, trying to buck the general manager of the team at the time. Okay, even though he said he was sorry, I just think the way he was dealt with was jacked up. He said he was sorry. They accepted the apology, and then they fired him anyway. On Antonio Brown. Okay, well, he went on to Tampa to win the Super Bowl, and so be it. So that's the story today. I hope that Mr. Mixon doesn't again get into me more of those incidents. I think he better find a way to try to curb his anger and I don't know, maybe have somebody to look out for him that, somebody that cares about him and use better sound judgment and be able to handle himself again in stressful situations. Maybe just best just to walk away, if that's one of the scenarios. Okay. All right. Let me not talk a hole in your ear. And thank you for your time. I hope this stimulates some thought. Like, subscribe, share, Cash App, $, Winston Spivey if you donate. And y'all have a wonderful day.